Raine's Contradiction TV. This is Raine here. We are going to be doing more Madden Ultimate Team today. This is episode number 2. Last time I did my first ever Ultimate Team. And we were able to do a couple challenges and get some things up here. Okay. Okay, let's do some more solo challenges. We are going to do team building. Pass for 5 or more yards. And here we go.
Okay, we're shifting our focus to team building now. Beat this challenge to earn a new player for your team. To win, pass for 5 or more yards on the first 3 plays. And the offense readies for a first down and 10. Now Roethlisberger on first down. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Man open left side is Brown. Touchdown, New Orleans. Antonio Brown, 60 yards. Great work. Now exit the challenge to receive your new player and promote him to a starter. You do this by selecting the Promote to Starter option in the item's action menu. Come back.
Cool, I leveled up. Oh, so I got an offensive line upgrade pack. Got 50 bones. Golden tape pack, let's open that. gonna leave the challenges for a second so that I can go over here and take a look at my lineup so I can optimize. I feel like a tight end counts as a lineman. Let's see. A Deion Jones. Do not allow your opponent to score a touchdown.
And the Steelers, they're ready to rock on 1st and 10. Now a first down carry by Bell.
What's my goal?
And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
And that was a good run. This was only one of 9 guys to go over 1,000 yards in 2017. And I think you can't let him run wild here.
What do you think, 100 yards, the measuring stick?
Always. That is the threshold. You want to keep him under that if you want to
Wow. I still hate Madden.
There he goes, right side. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Not the results you wanted, but the good news, practice makes perfect. We'll see you again right here on the Madden Ultimate Team Solo. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Now Roethlisberger going to hand to Bell.
I don't understand, man.
45 and down at the 46.
Oh, goodness. You can just run through, run past, run around everybody, even though they're a foot away. I'm trying to control them. It's not letting me grab people.
They're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Now they'll throw it with Roethlisberger. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. Going top shelf for Smith. Shoot. That's
You have to be kidding me!
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Well, unfortunately, unable to achieve the results you're looking for, but there's always next time.
Wow, man. I don't know what to do if my dudes just don't cover. It says don't allow a touchdown. How am I supposed to not allow a touchdown if they just stop running on defense?
Roethlisberger with a give to Bell. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. And credit the tackle to Cliff Averill.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. And that'll be enough to keep the drive moving forward. Another first down on the pickup of 5 yards.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the first down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. And you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. Third down conversion here is big. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. The confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well. We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to see?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead,
and he fires one that's intercepted. It's the 2014 NFL interception leader, Glover Quinn. Great job completing yet another solo challenge. Now this time, try putting the new player you just earned into your lineup from the adjust lineup screen, and also make sure to return for the next challenge because
win the game.
In this challenge, you're up by 5 points with 2 minutes left in the game. You must prevent your opponent from scoring a touchdown before time runs out to win the game. And the Steelers, they're ready to rock on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now the Steelers hustling up to the line of scrimmage. He's back to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They'll get just a couple, but the sticks move again. He'll look to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Zach Brown.
See what this Not OP trophy's about.
They will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Charles, when plays like that work, it's a thing to behold, but sometimes we see why they're very deep in the playbook.
And how many times have we been at practice and heard all the other guys chirping about, you know, I used to play quarterback in high school, I can do this, until it becomes a game situation. Not quite the same in many cases. What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now, we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense. And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that any time you hand the ball to a back.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. Oh, now he bowls him over. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you got to feel good about your chances.
Extra point up and good by Walsh. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. On the return, it's Juju Smith-Schuster. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Armani Bryant in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll. And there's the spike. It stops the clock at 22 seconds remaining. And incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's 3rd down. Now Ben on 3rd and long. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Alteron Werner. And a juke this time. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis. Interception, return for touchdown.
Well, guys, we're having a pretty good go of it on this one. The last one was kind of
Walsh adds
More
the
than
extra
tough.
point, and that will make this a 19-point game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Smith-Schuster now to return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. One last shot for Roethlisberger. And Big Ben intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 49. And that will write a finish to this ball game. Excellent. You now have enough coins to purchase a pack from the store. After you exit this challenge, you can navigate to the store in the main MUT menu to buy a pack. Make sure to come back for your final preseason challenge so you can unlock the main campaign.
I think I have an unopened pack. Maybe I don't. Oh, I can buy the pack. Okay. So now we're up to 67. We have a preseason game here. Alright, so this will unlock the main campaign, so we're still working our way through the preseason. This looks like a full 2-minute quarter preseason game. We were able to just get the D-line backup pack. We also got a middle linebacker. We've got 700 and some odd coins, so we're about to get another 500 coins once we complete this.
Welcome in, everyone, to our
One thing I do want to check out is if there are any bonuses or anything like that. I don't see any. It looks like this is just
Sports
a
Studios
preseason
in
game.
Orlando. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. We're just about set to get started, and this ought to be a good one between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New Orleans Saints.
This is taken just shy of the 10 here.
With that, let's get over to the Mercedes-Benz Superdome with the call from New Orleans. Here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
First down and 10 now for the Saints offense as they get ready. A first carry for the Hall of Famer, Barry Sanders. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
And there's the first carry of the game from Barry Sanders. His burst, his bounce, absolutely iconic. That guy moves in directions most people aren't able to do.
Career rushing yards are crazy, over 15,000, and the only player with 1,500-yard seasons. Just incredible. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Roethlisberger steps away to his left. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. A first opportunity upcoming in the red zone for the Saints. This is first and goal from about the 8. Now it's Roethlisberger. The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, Roethlisberger. His pass caught with the 4.
There we go. First touchdown, jailbreak screen. I've never used that before in my life.
Antonio Brown from a yard out. And the Saints have taken the early lead. Well, that's how they envisioned to get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. Smith-Schuster now to return. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. A fake to Bell. Now it's Roethlisberger. And that's complete to Jesse James. And he'll go out of bounds across the 35-yard line. A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases just...
Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a first down. The give is to Bell, and that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down. Throw left side complete. That's James. And oh, he coughed it up, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
Now, I have to admit, partner, that I've often thought that I don't like this rule, where the offensive player fumbles the ball, it goes out of bounds, and they get to keep it.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah, you're right. It is a slanted view, isn't it?
But this is where, for the offensive team, the sideline is their friend. Usually it's not there for him.
Yeah, exactly right. I actually played for a guy in college. You know what he used to name the sideline? Sammy. Sammy sideline, and use him well.
Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here. And coming up on their 2nd drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice. It all came together, but I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point. Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmless. And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, New Orleans. Antonio Brown with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints are able to strike quickly for 6.
Well, partner, go ahead and strike up the band, cue up the dance moves. AB is in the end zone yet again, and that's not a surprise at all. His ability to turn something into a bigger play after the catch, that run after catch, one of the things that helps separate him as one of the elite receivers in the NFL.
Here's Walsh now to kick this one off.
OP.
Smith-Schuster now to return. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those...
And he's taken down here by the Saints. John Hughes forcing his way through there to drop him for a loss of a good 10 yards.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield, get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. On third down, here's Bell. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more.
Partner, we're into the second quarter, and I guess you can kind of look at it both ways. The offense, they've got to figure out what they're going to do because they haven't scored any points. But if you're the defense, you're feeling great about what you got going on. The only concern you have, if you get to the half, what adjustments will the offense make to try to defeat you?
It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime.
Here we go.
Final play of the half. It's Roethlisberger. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
Just trying to get this over so I can complete all my tasks.
So it's halftime here in New Orleans with the Saints out in front. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Smith-Schuster now to return. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone. And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that. On second down, here's Roethlisberger. And they get to him with the pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. Armani Bryant in there to get him for a loss of 5.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Here's Roethlisberger, and that is incomplete.
It's never a bad idea to try and get it to Antonio Brown, but it must be a little bit of the Madden curse going on for our cover athlete here. Hasn't been able to get that elite separation that we're used to seeing from him.
Now Brown gets past one man. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Now Roethlisberger. Flushed out right. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. That one goes for 24 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Trying to lay one up deep. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Antonio Brown, 39 yards. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms...
Back now here live in New Orleans, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter.
All right, 2 minutes
Here's
left.
Walsh now to
Almost
kick this
done.
one off. Smith-Schuster now to return. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He was waiting. Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. This is Bell on the dump off. Nothing on that one. It'll be second down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Goes underneath for Bell. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
We get hit with roughing the passer.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty is a result of that hit there.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
And his throw is incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. And that'll make it third down.
Just work with me a second here, because in my lifetime, seeing how quarterback percentages have changed in throwing the football, I mean, back in the good old days, if you were around 50%, you were doing okay. But now, you need to be 65 to 70% to be considered an elite quarterback. And in this ball game, I feel like we're playing old school, right around 50%.
Yeah.
What's this?
Under 50%. He needs to start hitting more targets.
So they look like maybe his
So I want to press 3
read
times
on
with
his
the same
progression.
cornerback.
Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Here we go. It's Roethlisberger on fourth down. And it is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
They run with a Hall of Famer, Sanders. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Stephon Tuitt, the one that got him down. Another run with Sanders. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. It appears he'll be a few inches short, so 9 yards on the gain officially, and it'll be third down. On third down, it's Sanders, and he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling. On the carry, here's Sanders. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line.
I don't want to be a jerk about it. That's fine. I can throw it into the end zone.
And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Roethlisberger going to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. And Tate's got it. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23.
I wanted to score one touchdown for each quarter, but
21-0
feels
you
right.
completed the campaign preseason. You're now ready to start your season in the main campaign. Now, we'll also start opening other areas in Ultimate Team, so be on the lookout for new solos, sets, store offers, and...
I've unlocked solo battles. Made 500 Skrilla McDuckets. I got a team captain fantasy pack. Which is... Jerry Rice. Shannon Sharp. Michael Strahan. Ray Lewis. I gotta help out my D-line. Well, that's it for this episode, y'all. This has been another episode of Raine's Contradiction TV. I'm just going to browse around here and look at some more of these Madden Ultimate Team challenges. Thanks again for watching. You guys have a great rest of your day.